Doc, obviously the hack strategy or whatever really took a lot of the rhythm and flow out of the game. How were you guys able to kind of find that again in those final 4 minutes of the game?
I don't know. It's funny. Before the game, you can almost sense that both teams felt like that. You could see the energy in this game. It was going to come, and we talked about this was going to be a grind-out game. And we just had to have mental toughness through the game, and I thought our guys did a good job. I thought it really affected us in the first half. I didn't think it affected us as much in the second. First half, I thought it took us completely out of our rhythm. But it's a tough call every night.
What made you decide to finally take him out?
Well, it was enough, in the first half. Second half, once it got to the 4, we were trying to get it to the 4. It's only 2 minutes after that. And so you can survive. I basically left them in for the most part in the first half until the last minute and a half, I think. So, there's no science to it. You just go on your gut. Some days you'll be right, some days you'll be wrong, and you just live with it.
Doc, you talked about Big Baby's play tonight.
He was awesome.
He really energized the team.
I thought, other than everyone else, but I thought he played a important role. Without Baby, we don't win tonight. I thought he came in. Forget the points. It was his defense and his rebounding and his toughness and his energy. He was huge, and I don't mean that literally.
And what's the latest on Austin?
I don't know. It's the same injury that he hurt. I don't know what, Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sore left foot.
Was it in warm up?
No, I think it was in Toronto again.
In Toronto, yeah, and I don't know. I know what it is, but I can't explain it. And I think that's the way it's going to be maybe for a couple. We may have to sign another guy because that was hard tonight trying to play with only one point guard.
Doc, your thoughts on Jamal Crawford? I mean, you don't talk to guys who are. He was tracking today whether he would stay with the team. Obviously, he did. How he was able to kind of put that behind him in the game he had tonight.
Yeah, I don't care about all that stuff. I'm just happy that he played well. He's a pro. He's been in the league a long time. So I think he's been through all this before.
Doc, you talk about just CP3's play and then how, especially
it was huge down the stretch. Those 2 shots and the pass. More importantly, trusting the pass. I love plays like that when your key guy gives up the ball to another teammate who makes a big shot, and he did that for Jamal. That was the favorite play for me down the stretch. He's playing great. He's going to have to for us.
Doc, can you talk about DJ's performance? Without Blake in the lineup, he's now been able to showcase his ability even that much more. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just think he's been showcasing his ability all year, honestly. I think, maybe people are noticing it more. I don't know. But he's been terrific. We're not where we're at record-wise if DJ's not on our team. We know that.
Robert?
Doc, you guys are 3-1 without Blake Griffin.
Oh, Lordy. Are you going to start a new rumor now?
No. What are your thoughts on being 3-1?
It's nice. Like I said before the game, right now, for us without him, it's hard. All the games are hard, and we're just taking them one at a time. We can't have a big picture team right now. We have to have a single game mindset, and that's what we're doing. This game is gone now. Now we have to focus on the next game, and that's us until Blake comes back.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though, that they're so hard. That the games are so hard.
Well, I'd rather not for them to be hard. I'd like them to be a little easier. But listen, if we can get through this, it clearly there will be a silver lining in it. I don't know where the hell it's at, but it has to be. It always is. You know that. So.
You've obviously always thought highly of DJ, but that's 3 straight games now with at least 20 points. I think this was a career high for him. Is this even more when Blake went out than maybe you expected offensively, at least, from him?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't ever have expectations like numbers-wise. He's getting the ball where he should get it. And when he gets it in those spots, he's going to make them. And he's also getting fouled a lot. He had 28 free throws tonight. So. I was happy for him. Like, he struggled and made a couple, missed a couple, but I was more impressed with his composure. Again, I just thought he kept his composure. That's frustrating, and that's hard mentally. And I thought he did a terrific job through it.
Doc, has there been a thread of kind of unselfish play and ball movement that you've seen in these last 3 games?
Or
A threat of it.
Yeah, I
These
have.
last
Yeah,
3
I'm
games.
like, if you don't
Yeah.
pass the ball.
What are you gonna do to these guys?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but has that been something that's kind of run it?
Well, it
through these
has to.
last
We
couple
clearly know that. You know, we have to move the ball. Anyway, with Blake, without Blake, but without Blake, we have literally no choice but to move the ball.
What did you say to Pop after the game?
To Paul.
To Pop.
Oh no, we're talking strategy actually. You know, it was funny because I asked them that they try to do something on purpose, and I was curious.
And what did he say?
I can't tell you, but it was good. We were just talking strategy.
Did you give him a hard time about the DJs?
No, I don't care. I mean, listen, this is right until we change the rule. And, you know, again, I keep going back. I don't know. I don't think we should change it, but most people do. So I think I'm probably wrong in that. I can't, when I get to my phone, I have 30 texts. Why do you guys allow this in your game? You know, but I don't know. You guys don't like it? No. Yeah, it does. I mean, I don't know. So.
Tony, how much did the fourth quarter feel like a playoff game?
I thought the whole game did. I thought, you know, probably because it was the first game, and you know, we knew their history. They've won that first game out of the break a lot. I think 2 years in a row against us. And so, I mean, knowing that history going into the game, I thought it made it feel like a playoff game today.
People harp on like playoff experience when the playoffs happen, but do games like this add to that such experience?
No, you know, any hard game adds something, you know, and so, you know, I don't know. I think players typically probably feel more pressure in playoffs than they will tonight. But any hard game has to help. It clearly helps our execution. You know, we executed great, except for one play where we just didn't run the play, and we actually had a turnover. And you know, the good news is we won the game, and you know, now we can watch the film and guys can see what that one turnover could cost you. You know, so you know that's the teaching points.
Going back to the hack of DJ, when they first started in the 7-minute mark in the fourth quarter, it seemed like he started to get upset when he was getting fouled down the floor to the point where they called a timeout, and he kind of came over the bench before he kind of cleared his head. Then he seemed a little more okay with it. Can you talk about his mentality during that?
Yeah, it won't be fun. I mean, you know, you got a ton of people watching you get fouled. You know, so you know, I thought he got upset but kept his composure. You know, so it's no fun. You know, it's no fun for the person. You know, you guys are complaining because you have to stay longer. You know, I feel terrible for you. But you know, yeah. Oh, then I'll talk slower for you. You know, but you know, I don't know. It's tough. It really is.
Coach, you mentioned potential signing, and also there's a situation with your former player Kendrick Perkins. Probably will get a buyout from Utah. Are you interested?
I can't comment.
In adding another big body.
That sounds okay to me.
Hey Doc, even in the Houston game, DeAndre looked like he was flat-footed at the free throw line. He's no longer flat-footed tonight. Is that a difference in his mechanics? He did make a lot of free throws.
Listen, I stay away from those mechanics. Right. You know, I think our mind works with them. I don't want to get in. Can you imagine how much advice that DJ gets? You know, the last thing he needs me to do is give him more advice. You know, so to me, just go and play. Shoot them up. Try to make as many as you can. Know that we're going to still win anyway. And that's what I tell them every day. Thanks, guys.